So I'm in my bathroom and I would like to apologise because the video you're about to watch was initially made a month ago and I've had a big lack of motivation and I've also been really busy. So I haven't edited it until today, which is basically like a month later, like a full-on month later. So I do apologise for that. So a lot of the stuff that I mentioned in the video has already happened, which also means that I'll need to do like a little like update clip at the end. But I just want to apologise in advance before you watch this. But anyway, have fun. I don't know how well this video is going to translate because my head's on and you know, we're outside. Honestly, uni on a Saturday is not the vibe. It just ain't it. Like, I've got end of show rehearsals from 9 till 5. That's fine. That's okay. But when I've got a bad back and the bus isn't working, I've got to walk, that's not the vibe. And being here early because it's just past 8 o'clock and like I didn't sleep very well last night, which not that people really care about that, but still. But we're gonna see how it goes. Also, the runner that ran past absolutely scared the shit out of me. Purely because I couldn't hear him running until he was literally like right there. That's great. That's lovely. But we're gonna see how it goes, and hopefully my back doesn't give up on me. Not like give up on me, but like cause me too much pain because I was in work yesterday. The position I was on at my work requires me to stand up a lot. I work at a theatre. Second show in the incoming, I literally thought I was going to have to call a supervisor to be like, can you take over from me? Because I feel like I'm about to throw up because of the pain. And I had to try and push through at least another 15 minutes, which was fine. And then I did my other task, which was, let's cover this forehead really quick. Other task, which was to literally watch the audience, one number. I was like, I'm going to sit down for a bit because my back is literally killing me. I don't actually know what I've done. And it's not going to be like, oh, I've done this. Let's try this. I know where I've done it and how I've done it. I just don't know what I've done. Another thing I would like to express, you may be asking, why is the camera angle so low? And personally, it has nothing to do with like me being like embarrassed or anything. Because personally at the minute, well, it is a little bit. But personally right now, I'm trying not to give a fuck. It's more of the fact that there's a fear that my phone's going to get robbed out my hand, because that's what happens here. This doesn't happen back home, back in little old Wales. At least not where I live anyway. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm just going to hold it down. I'm not saying that this isn't going to get my phone robbed, but there's less of a chance, personally, because I feel like they won't be able to see it. That is my logic. Is the logic actually logic? Probably not. But here we are. As you'll notice, when I do like hand filming on different occasions, when I'm not outside, I'll have the camera more up. Has anyone had the experience where they go into a shop and they just start beeping at the sensors? Because for the past like 2 weeks, like every time I go into a certain Tesco, like the beepers will start beeping. Oh no, the hair's not doing well. The sensors will start beeping as I'm walking in. And it's now a thing where like if I'm with someone, I'm like, okay, you go in first because I'm gonna beep. No one's stopping me because obviously I'm walking in. But like, it used to happen a lot in the Sainsbury's on, is it Coventry Street? Not far from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. There's a Sainsbury's down that way. It used to happen a lot there and around where I live, back at my accommodation, but it stopped with Sainsbury's now, and now it's happening with Tesco. Like, I hadn't done it for a while, and I'm like, I haven't changed anything that's in my bag before these past 2 weeks to now that's in my bag, like to go into the shop. So I don't actually know why I'm beeping. If anyone else has had an experience like that, please let me know. And has it stopped? Because I want it to stop now, because I feel like people are going to be like, she's stealing. I don't have the balls to steal, let me tell you now. I feel bad if I see like a penny on the floor and I pick it up, because I'm like, that ain't mine. So it's Sunday, 28th of April. Woke up really late this morning. I woke up at 12, which is not what I wanted to do. I originally set an alarm for 8 o'clock. Sorry, you're gonna watch me gouge out my eyes. You know when like your eye goes like, I don't know why I'm doing this, don't know what this is, blurry. That's literally what just happened. But I originally wanted to wake up at 8 o'clock. That didn't happen. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna reset the alarm for like 10 o'clock. That didn't happen. I must have like either not set the alarm or just slept through it, because I do that a lot too. But I ended up waking up at 12. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I felt really fucking shit waking up this morning. Tried having a shower to see if that would help. Did not. It's now like 3:30. What I've done today is shower and listen to harmony tracks. So that's great for me, I guess. I'm gonna try and go out just to be out the flat. I don't like being in one space for long periods of time. This is where like, personally, you know there's like TV shows where they have like, you're like, oh, you gotta last this amount of time in this room when you win this much money. I'd last like a day, maybe like 2 if like it's a good enough amount of money and I'm trying to really push myself, but 1 or 2 days max in that situation. 1 day in real life here, purely just because I get bored and then I start going freaking crazy. This is why it was such a thing, like when lockdown was happening, it'd be a case where I'd have to go out like every day and like just go on a walk. I don't even remember the rules of lockdown. Oh my god, that was 4 years ago. I want to try and tidy the flat because the flat is a bit of a mess, and I'm trying not to show that. Like there's like piles of stuff, but like I don't know if it's like organized piles. This is my tripod, by the way. I bought this on Vinted purely to do stuff like this. I just haven't actually attached it to the thing yet, which I should probably do now actually. I've attached it. It seems a little wonky and I don't know why it looks wonky, but this is making me feel a lot more comfortable holding my phone because I'm literally like holding it, bear clawing it, trying to like do shit. It's also a tripod that extends. So to the lovely woman who sold it to me on Vinted, thanks babes. But yeah, I want to try and clear the flat because it's a bit of a mess, but it's like organized mess. The main thing would be like, oh, there's like clothes on the chair, which is what I do. I'm like, I wear a piece of clothing, especially when I'm wearing like normal clothes. Like in my mind it's not dirty because I haven't worn it for that long. Like I usually wear it back and forth to work, and like I'm only traveling back and forth to work in normal clothes. Like when I go to uni I don't wear normal clothes because we have to wear blacks. The thing is that like I feel like they're, in my mind they're not dirty enough. Love how I still have my birthday cards up. My birthday was 2 weeks ago. I just haven't taken them down yet. They're just staying up for the time being. I'm actually gonna go out now. Probably not gonna film while I'm out because it's gonna be really fucking boring. But this vlog is literally just like a life update. Trying to again get used to, do I keep stopping here? Gonna get used to like handling the camera, handling stuff, speaking, because my god, I ain't usually this much of a talker. I talk to myself a lot, but I don't talk this much in public unless I'm with my close friends. And then I don't know when this is gonna be posted, but it's gonna be like timestamps, hopefully. Trying to like sort stuff out because when I originally said I was gonna sort the room out, I didn't. I feel like I'm procrastinating a lot recently, and that's not okay because I really need to get some shit done. I also have an essay to write, which is due in less than 2 weeks. I've done about half of it already, but I usually do study sessions with my sister where we call and like it just helps to motivate me a bit. We didn't do one last week, so those 1,000 words have just been sitting there for a good like week or so with nothing else to go along with it. It's so good, we're fine, we're chilling. I've got to have a call with my family at 7. It's currently 10 to 7, so in about 10 minutes. And then after that, I'm gonna sort my room, or I might sort my room whilst I'm on call with them, because I sometimes do that as well. My back that I spoke about on the Saturday clip in this little like vlog segment, it's better than what it was. Like I felt like I was able to do more in dance today, but is it 100%? No, it's not. But that's fine. It's actually not fine because it's restricting me from doing a lot of things. I was gonna try and book an appointment with the GP, but I literally forgot today and I think the GP is now closed. So I don't know whether to try and do it tomorrow, or I might just wait and see what my back's like tomorrow, because it is getting better. It's been a week, but it's getting better. It's just being very slow with the healing process. Also, the reason I'm on the floor is because I packaged up a Vinted order. It's in this little envelope. It's tiny. But I feel like I haven't really done much. I had extra rehearsals for my show again. See, it didn't even take these down either. Like, said I was, didn't even do that. I ended up going down to a friend's flat who you will meet at some point in this whole like recording process, purely because we're going to do a video at some point. Haven't decided when, but we've got a couple videos and like a couple ideas like lined up. It's just actually choosing whether to do them this side of the academic year or when we move in together next year. But the one video we want to do, we are going to do it this side of the year, so you'll get to see it. The video will technically be like created and uploaded within like the next couple weeks. Couldn't tell you when it's going to be done because people are busy, and the only likely way to do it is if we did it on like a Sunday. But you got to find a good Sunday where like everyone is free, where like everyone is free. And because there's 3 of us doing it, just trying to find the middle ground with everything. There will be updates on my social media, so if you're not already following my social media, it is down there. Not that I post very often, but information gets posted there, and when I get a bit bored, so fair dues like. So I just want to say, life's going a bit too quick for my liking, because it's hit the realization. Well, I mean, I had the main realization like 2-3 weeks ago when I turned 20. Because I kid you not, I was lying in bed and I was like, oh my god, I'm 20. I feel like I've accomplished nothing. My life's basically over. But that was just my mindset. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just an overthinking gal. What do you want from me? But it's literally a case where this year is going a bit too quick for my liking. In terms of, I've got like 2 or 3 weeks left of my second year of university. And I just feel like this year in uni's just gone really quick. And for what reason? For what reason has it gone so quick? Like, it literally, there was just no need. There was just no need for it to go quick. Like, what the fuck? So I have like 2 or 3 weeks left of uni. And then I've got the summer period, which is what, like, hang on, June, July, August, like 3 months. And then I'm in my 3rd year. In a year's time, I'll be finishing uni. Oh my god, that is actually crazy. Like, I can't, it's not fathoming in my brain. Because I felt like 1st year was like a steady, slow pace. I say steady, slow pace. It was kind of like an even pace where it felt like things were going quick, but they weren't going too quick in terms of like, I can like think back and be like, oh my god, I feel like I did so much last year. Whereas like this year, I feel like it's gone really quick. And I felt like I've done nothing. As I've done nothing, I'm like, where is the time going? Like, the days seem to be getting quicker. Because like, I'm working, but like, I'm not working as much as I want to be working. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I should be doing more with my life. But this is just how I feel. Like, I feel like this quite often. And then like, I speak to like family about it. And they're like, oh my god, you're doing so well. Like, you're away in London. You're doing so much for yourself. You're like, you know, you're studying, you're in uni. Like, you're young, you're 20. But yeah, you're telling me those things. But I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that at all, right? And then it starts to become in this place where I know what I want to do, but I can't really do anything until I finish what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like, in order for me to do what I want to do career path-wise, I have to finish uni. Because I'm already in it right now. There's no point bailing out, personally, after 2 years of doing it. I've got 1 year left. Once I've done that, like, I'm like, oh my god, yeah. I feel like I'm officially getting started. But then I'm well aware that I'll be on my Todd, like, and I won't have as much help with things. And that's another thing that scares me. Because I think I've developed a fear of growing older. I don't actually know what the term is, like the actual like not like the phobia, because I don't think it is a phobia, but like the actual name of the fear of growing older. I think I've only developed it in like the past like maybe like 2 or 3 months properly, because before then I wasn't thinking about it. Like, I was like, oh my god, yeah, life's great, you know, because at the time I was 19. I was like, oh my god, yeah, 19, living life. But now I'm like, what? Like, what is happening? Oh my god, like, it's just a bit too much for my liking. Do you know what I mean? A side note though, we got our jumpers for our show. So we've got our name, what cast we're in uni. And then we've got the show and our roll at the bottom. You can't see because my phone's currently balancing on the radiator, and my phone will literally fall down the back of the radiator if I try and angle it anymore. But I'm ensemble and it's actually really comfy. So happy that this is. I wanted it a bit bigger as well, so it's a bit bigger on the arms, like lengthwise, because I have quite gangly limbs. And I'm glad that I got a medium, because I feel like a small would have been a bit too short for me. Same day and location as it was at the start of the video, so I'm going to give you the little update that I promised in the beginning. So in terms of my rehearsal period, actually done my show. I did it last Tuesday, which was on the 14th of May. It went great. Very proud of myself, along with the rest of my cast. I've just got dance assessments to do, which I did my jazz assessment today, and then I've got my lyrical and commercial to do tomorrow. Then after that, I've just got extra shifts with work, which I'm trying to fill in and trying to pick up more shifts before I leave London on the 8th of June. Not the 8th of June, sorry, that's the day I finish work. I actually leave work on the 10th of June, purely because I'm going home for the summer and I don't really want to work in my third year because it's one of the most important years out of my training, and I want to have time to focus on my actual career side of things. But who knows, I might end up needing to get more money and I might end up trying to find another job. But fingers crossed we won't be in that situation, because that would be lovely. My back injury, on the other hand, fine now. Absolutely fine. I don't know if it was a case where it was just very overworked, but like it got to the day of my show and I did from 9 up until maybe like 9:45, so that's a good like 12 hours worth of like practicing and like dancing and like just sorting stuff out. It was pretty okay, like it got a little bit tired, but like that was the main thing recently, which I don't think I mentioned previously in the video, was that towards the end of like days over the past like 2 weeks or so, my back would just be getting really tired and then start aching towards the end of the day because I've been doing stuff like standing up or dancing all day. But since like the show, it's been fine. I'm not really sure if anything else has happened, to be honest. Like my life's pretty boring. The whole reason I made this video was just trying to like build confidence, produce content. I don't know, you tell me. Eh? One thing I will say is that I have been packing ready to go home. Like I've got like a bunch of like small boxes that we have our like lagers in, not lagers, sorry, IPAs in from work, and I'm just filling that up with a bunch of stuff that I'm not currently using. But I'm leaving my stuff here when I go home because I actually have this flat up until the end of August, and I'm leaving stuff here so that I can just go home and like just focus on stuff at home, I guess. But what I will be doing is I will be packing a suitcase and like a rucksack and a tote bag, which is what I usually take back and forth from London to Wales and vice versa anyway when I go back and forth. I'll pack that full of stuff that I want to take home over the summer, and then it'll be a case where I come back maybe like start of July, because my sister and I are going to come back up here and watch some shows, because there's so many shows that are like happening at the minute that we kind of want to see, and it just makes sense if we just both stay here because I've already paid it. That's the thing, I've already paid it, but it just makes sense if we're just staying here rather than her getting a hotel, because I literally have a double bed and a whole ass flat that I just kind of not using, I guess. But I am hoping to get a car in the summer because I can drive, I just haven't driven in a little while. I say a little while, it's been nearly 2 years. It's really scary and stressing me out trying to go back to it. So I'm definitely gonna have someone sat next to me for the first couple drives to try and get back into stuff, just for like moral support. Because originally I passed in July 2022, and then it was a case where I was driving for a month independently, and then my car broke down on the dual carriageway. And when I tell you, I was scared, my emotions were happening. I had to call my dad. I was like, Dad, come pick me up. I was like, I don't know what's happening. But apparently my car overheated and then we couldn't fix it. There's no point me getting a new car ready for uni because I don't know when I'll be coming back, but obviously I want to pick up my driving again because I haven't driven in nearly 2 years and that's not okay. But I want to try and get some stuff done over the summer, especially in terms of like content stuff, because I have got a few ideas. Some of them require having friends about. I might try and organise days out with friends to try and film those videos. And also I want to do like travelling stuff. I say travelling stuff, it mainly be in the car. Fingers crossed if I have it, because currently I'm a broken galley because I'm saving up for said car. Actual travelling vlogs would be great anyway, but just keep your eyes peeled for whatever I post on here. I have no idea what I'm gonna post altogether. Like, it's gonna be a mix and match, but like I said, if you follow my Instagram or my social media, you'll see it on there anyway, because I usually like, this is happening, I guess. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, who or wherever you are. But yeah, and don't know when you'll be seeing from me again. Oh my god, that sounds so scary. That sounds like I'm literally gonna go missing. That is not what's happening. I just have no form of structure right now, and I have no form of structure in terms of posting. I have a kind of a form of structure in my life, but not really at the same time. I'm rambling too much. Anyway, have a nice day.